running back, Jahiem White. Questions for Jahiem, Rick?
So, Jahiem, second half of the season for you, I know you battled a couple injuries early, but you caught fire the second half. Just starting to figure things out. What was the difference for you individually from earlier to later?
I mean, I only had one issue, and that was my practice, the way I practice. I just changed the way I practice, and it led up on the field.
Carry over to games when you started to practice better? Did you feel you played better in games?
You get a sense that with the nucleus you've got coming back that there's something special kind of building here between you and Garrett and Rodney and all the different guys that are young but together. Mm-hmm. You get a sense that there's something building here.
Oh yeah, for sure. Me, Rodney, Traylon Ray, with G's. Then we got our 24 class that's coming in, which like we got a nice little crew coming. So yeah, that's gonna give us big help, you know.
Toughest adjustment for you? You mentioned practice, but game speed. What was the toughest adjustment from high school to college? Things that you saw differently?
Outside football or?
No. Just on. Start with on the field. We'll go to off the field in a bit. But did you start to see things differently?
I mean, like, high school and college are two different, you know, football, well, not football, college football, they move a lot faster to the ball. High school, you know, it's like high school, they're not really, you know, trying to make the plays, I guess.
Did you ever surprise yourself with the success you were having later in the year?
No.
No? You always have that confidence?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Bowl game, how important is this for this team?
It's very important. This is our first time to get to 9 wins in like a couple years, so this is gonna be a big deal. We very excited to be out there and play against North Carolina at North Carolina. You know, I think that's it's very hard, like a big deal for real, because like playing NC at NC is crazy. Mm-hmm. So that's gonna be crazy.
When you were little, did you follow the Orange Bowl, or was there any bowl games that you kind of watched and it's like, yeah, this is cool, I'd like to do this one day?
Nah, growing up, I didn't really watch football. I just watched, I didn't watch. I just watched individual players. Yeah.
When you watch film of yourself, do you say, did I really do that? Or
Yeah.
I mean, what's it like to see yourself doing it? I mean, we know what it's like us seeing it. But
Yeah, I mean, like, I be having this weird feeling inside, like that's like I'm really doing this, you know, on the college level. Everybody, like, I was underrated, you know, doubted and all that growing up. So me seeing myself doing this in college, it's a very.
I mean, nobody ever tackled you in high school. I mean.
I don't know. They just my height. That's really all it is. Was my height. Like that's what everybody doubted me on. Everything else is.
That's
cool.
a good football area.
Yeah.
Jahiem, who'd you watch?
Barry Sanders, Marshawn Lynch, Josh Jacobs.
That's two very different guys. You study both of them.
Yeah. And I always had the beast mode mentality, but like you know, play like Barry. I can say that.
Barry? Because he retired, you were really
Yeah.
you wouldn't have been playing where you were growing up.
Are you aware of the history here of having smaller, explosive type running backs? I even throw Tavon Austin in that category, but guys like Amos Zeraway and Avon Colburn. Has anybody ever mentioned those guys to you? Have you heard about them at all?
No.
So you don't know anything about the history of that?
Only Tavon.
Only Tavon? I guess those guys are a lot older, but.
Watching Barry Sanders.
But you're watching Barry Sanders, and Barry Sanders is a lot older than those guys.
Right.
So, someplace along the line there.
Does being small almost help you as a back? Do you sort of use that and hide behind your line and duck out? Do you use that?
That's my biggest help right there. Getting behind my old lineman. You know, defense players, they can't see me behind, you know, my big old line. So that's a great advantage.
What does it mean to you to have that offensive line? I mean, obviously Zach's going to the NFL, trying to get the NFL, but I mean, most of that O-line is going to be coming back. It looks like the starters are kind of going to be back. What does that mean to you to have that chemistry already built, whereas this year you had to build it because you were new to the team?
I mean, next year gonna be crazy with the line that we got right now, and like even, like Johnny Williams and like Nick and all them, like they really putting in work for real to get on the field next year. So that's gonna be a ball game.
Maybe easier on you as a runner, I'd imagine.
Yeah,
even
yeah.
like you're not going to have to tell somebody, "Hey, I like to do this." They're going to already kind of know, even if they weren't a starter this year, they were on the team.
Yeah.
Jahiem, what was it? You talk about being underrated out of high school. How good does it feel then to get this chance and prove West Virginia right and prove yourself right?
I mean, I don't really like personally, I don't really look at it like, I don't really care for it because, I'm just, like, I'm working with a chip on my shoulder, so I'm just trying to make everything better for myself,
You
Give
mentioned,
a run for yours this year, like if you're going to throw on Jahiem White tapes, right? Like a highlight, is there one that stands out?
I mean, I got like 4 highlight tapes, like all through my high school. So I'll say if anybody would watch my highlights, watch my junior year. I think that was my best year. But my senior year, my senior year was crazy. Yeah.
What about this year?
I feel like this year I did a lot, but I didn't do enough because I only played the second half of the season. So getting the full season, that then next year, yeah, definitely, for sure.
Ask you about the touchdown catch.
Baylor. You score, and you were just kind of like, yeah, I've done this before. I'm going to do this some more. I don't have to go out and celebrate like a lot of guys do. Well, where does that come from?
My humbleness, just putting in the work for real. Like, I don't look at nothing else. I just be trying to get everything better for myself, for my family, and all that. So me just going out there and playing ball, I don't really have no feeling. Like, that's just what I love to do.
Was there like a high school coach or somebody that said, hey, just go about your business, do your job, and all this stuff will come. You don't have to, you know what I mean? Did anybody ever tell you that?
That was always my mentality anyways. Like, I always had the same mentality growing up playing football. So, yeah.
River for that ball to get to you?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. Had a little hang time.
You like that wheel route, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, anything else? All right, thank you very much.
Thank y'all.